Jack Layton once wrote in his final letter to Canadians, "Love is better than anger. Hope is better than fear. Optimism is better than despair." He wasn't speaking from a throne, he was speaking from the opposition. And yet, it felt like a prime minister's
Layton, with his cane, his mustache, and his relentless optimism, connected with Canadians in a way no opposition leader had in decades. Layton, even while battling cancer, connected. He spoke plainly, he smiled, he radiated warmth. In the French language leaders debate, when he called out Michael Ignatieff's poor attendance record in Parliament, "If you want to be prime minister, you better learn to show up," it was a knockout punch wrapped in charm. Jack Layton wasn't just a politician, he was a movement, a force of optimism in an era of cynicism. Born in Montreal, raised in Hudson, Quebec, and politically forged in the neighborhoods of Toronto, Layton built his reputation on the ground, city council chamber by city council chamber, before becoming the federal leader of the New Democratic Party in 2003. At first, many dismissed him. Too urban, too academic, but Layton turned those supposed weaknesses into strengths, connecting housing policy to dignity, tying climate action to moral responsibility, and always speaking directly to the people. He believed politics should be about lifting people up, not tearing opponents down. That message grew louder and more powerful until it roared across the country. In 2011, Jack Layton led the NDP to the most astonishing breakthrough in its history. The New Democrats surged past the Liberals to become the official opposition for the first time ever. He swept Quebec in a political earthquake no one saw coming. People called it the Orange Wave, but really, it was a wave of hope. But as his popularity surged, his cancer progressed. Just weeks after that historic victory, he stepped down temporarily to focus on his health. On August 22, 2011, the country awoke to devastating news.
Canadians have lost a fighter. Jack Layton died this morning at his home in Toronto with his family at his side. He was 61 years old.
The grief was national. Spontaneous memorials appeared across the country. Chalk messages of love and thanks covered the pavement outside Toronto City Hall. People didn't just mourn a politician, they mourned the version of Canada he made them believe was possible.
If I tried to bring anything to federal politics, it's the idea that hope and optimism should be at their heart.
And then came the letter. Published in Maclean's, addressed to all Canadians, but especially to the young, the LGBTQ+ community, and those struggling with illness or despair, Layton's final words became a kind of moral compass for the nation. He finishes his letter with a rally cry of hope and optimism. He writes, "To all Canadians, Canada is a great country, one of the hopes of the world. We can be a better one, a country of greater equality, justice, and opportunity. We can build a prosperous economy and a society that shares its benefits more fairly. We can look after our seniors. We can offer better futures for our children. We can do our part to save the world's environment. We can restore our good name in the world. We can be a better, fairer, more equal country by working together. Don't let them tell you it can't be done. My friends, love is better than anger. Hope is better than fear. Optimism is better than despair. So let us be loving, hopeful, and optimistic, and we'll change the world. All my very best, Jack Layton." It wasn't just a farewell. It put his legacy, his vision, and his hope for the country into heartfelt words. It was a mission statement. It echoed across party lines. It made people cry in airports and buses and kitchens. It reminded a weary country what politics could feel like at its best. Jack Layton didn't live to see the Canada he dreamed of, but he gave millions of Canadians permission to believe in it. And maybe that's the most powerful legacy any opposition leader can leave behind. Canadians didn't just